Trump will likely go down in history as this country's most moronic president. So what exactly is the dumbest moment he's ever had? Well, there are many to choose from. So first, I want to remind you all of the bright idea he had regarding nuking hurricanes. He had been quoted as saying the following, Axios had reported this: I got it, I got it. Why don't we nuke them? They start forming off the coast of Africa. As they're moving across the Atlantic, we drop a bomb inside the eye of the hurricane and it disrupts it. Why can't we do that? The source added, paraphrasing the president's remarks. But if you thought that was a dumb moment, which it most certainly was, we have other examples for you, including what you're about to watch.
We manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
So that was him claiming that the Revolutionary Army took over the airports back in the 1700s. But we have more. Let's go to the next one.
We've ended the war on beautiful, clean coal, and it's just been announced that a second brand new coal mine where they're going to take out clean coal, meaning they're taking out coal, they're going to clean it, is opening.
Look, these are impossible to decide. In fact, we got a poll coming up at tyt.com/dumb where we're going to ask you which one of these is the dumbest. So keep all these in mind. Take out the coal and you clean it, and that's what clean coal is. Taking over the airport in 76. You think it can't get worse? Hold.
F-35s, fighter jets. They're stealth. You can't see them. I said, how good are these? They say, well, sir, the problem is you can't see them when you fight them. I said, that sounds like it's a big advantage. I said, how does it do it in fights? And how do they do in fights with the F-35? He said, we do very well. You can't see it. You can't see it. They said, well, sir, you can't see it. I said, yeah, but in a fight, a fight like I watch on the movies, a fight, they're fighting. How good is it? Say, well, it wins every time because the enemy cannot see it. Even if it's right next to it, it can't see.
One of the guys in the back nearly burst out laughing. It's a stealth fighter because radar can't pick it up. You can see it. It is not an invisible plane.
No. If you're next to it, you literally cannot see it. You just can't. It's an invisible fighter jet.
Okay, first of all, what's interesting is there's actually an F-35 in front of me right now. You just can't see it. And I didn't know that Donald Trump was Wonder Woman with invisible planes. Does he also have the cute little bracelets?
This is actually, look, some people, I don't know, maybe you're having fun. I'm not having fun. This, to me, is like the most depressing story I've ever had to cover. But we have more. Let's take a look.
Surrounded by water, big water, ocean water.
And look.
Look, that was not going to win, okay? But the fact that he realized that Puerto Rico is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water, that's never not funny.
From the standpoint of water.
That was a later quote when he said, water is wet from the standpoint of water. This guy's an idiot. And 40% of the country thinks genius, nailed it. That's the guy I want to lead me. Wow.
If you have a windmill anywhere near your house, congratulations. Your house just went down 75% in value. And they say the noise causes cancer. You tell me that one, okay? The thing makes it so...
So he thinks that windmills cause cancer.
No, to be more specific, Anna, the noise from the windmill causes cancer. Everybody knows that. By the way, the real reason he's pissed at windmills is because there's some windmills next to a golf course he owns, which he thinks lower the value of it. But he's now convinced himself that the noise from the windmills cause cancer. That's one of my favorites. I'm on pins and needles here as to what I'm going to vote for, what you guys are going to vote for, tyt.com/dumb, but we're not done.
The disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
And so obviously that's the famous putting disinfectant inside your body and It does a number on your lungs. Yeah, that's true. It would do a number on your lungs. You would die. That's what he just said yesterday, of course, and what everybody's talking about. So it's new, and it is spectacularly over the top. So it's probably the favorite going in. But, I wouldn't sell the invisible jets or the wind causing cancer short. And there's so many things that aren't, and all those things, I don't want to bias you. I mean, the Air Force we had under Thomas Jefferson and George Washington was amazing. You know what? Every jet they had was invisible. They weren't like that at all. You couldn't see them. The British didn't see them coming. They had the invisible jets. So, this child is our president. Okay. And we didn't even nuking the hurricanes. Okay. We didn't look, there were things that he said that are in this ballpark too that we didn't include. It's how many things can you put in a poll? So go vote right now, tyt.com/dumb.